welcome everyone to Breckenridge High School and Cowgirl Gymnasium, home of the Breckenridge Cowgirls tonight for a volleyball matchup between the Breckenridge Cowgirls and the Underwood Rockets. Welcome everyone to the pregame show brought to you by State Farm Insurance and Amanda Frederick. The pregame show is also brought to you by Three Rivers Decorating, located in Wahpeton. Tonight the Cowgirls face a good Rockets team, a team they haven't played for a while. The Rockets come in 5-3 on the season. They just completed a tournament in Ada this weekend where they went 3-2. They defeated Fisher Climax, Winnie Mac, Red Lake County, and then dropped 2 games to Roseau and Ada. So a team that's played some pretty solid volleyball this season so far, this early season. They are coached by head coach Brett Grove, and I spoke to her before the game, and she says the team needs to work on some teamwork, moving the ball, playing solid D at the net. They want to make sure they can attack, be in position to protect against the big hits from Breckenridge. And then they'll need to play some consistent volleyball, just kind of play within themselves. And she says they've been working on their attack early in the season. So a team that's ready to play. They played a tournament this weekend, as did the Cowgirls. I had a chance to speak with Coach Wilson earlier about tonight's game and last week's activity, and here's what she had to say. Welcome, everybody, to the State Farm Insurance pregame show brought to you by Amanda Frederick. I am here with Coach Margaret Wilson, head coach of the Cowgirls. Coach Wilson, thanks for joining me on the pregame show.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Tonight you take on the Underwood Rockets. You had a couple games last week.
Yep.
You took on Lake Park Audubon on Thursday night. How'd that go for you?
Real good game. Lake Park is in our top competition in the section, so we were able to get a lot of girls in just to get some playing time and varsity experience and that kind of thing. So went there, took care of business, and got home at a decent time. So it was a good match overall. Yeah. And then we went to Pelicans tournament on Saturday and faced Lake Park again. This is kind of funny. But we played a 6-team round robin tournament in Pelican. And so we beat all 5 of our competitors that day and came home tournament champions. So it was a good weekend for the Cowgirls.
So a good weekend and a good week to prep for this week. Playing in games like that, you play in a tournament, a round-robin tournament, doesn't really affect your schedule that much.
Right.
Good chance to get some young girls in there and get them on the floor.
You bet, yeah.
Do you see some good things?
Yeah. I mean, Matejevich got some good playing time, Ivy Oshak as well. And it's always a little interesting to see how our varsity starters play with our inexperienced varsity players. But I thought they did a nice job. We had a few hiccups here and there, like I would expect, but we were able to roll through them and still come out on top. So overall, it was a good day.
All right, this is the pregame show. It's also brought to you by Three Rivers Decorating. Coach, what do you expect tonight from the Rockets, from Underwood tonight?
They got a tall, I don't know if she's a middle or an outside anymore. It's been 2 years since we've seen them play or have played them. So they got some height in the front row that we're going to have to hit around. They got at least 1 or 2 good hitters. So we're going to have to play defense. We just need to play overall a good game. I'd like to see our hitters get some nice big kills tonight to prepare us for Thursday night's match against Barnesville. So gain some momentum to going into that. But I'm expecting a competitive match. And I hope that our mindset is right after coming off a win this weekend. So should be good to go. But we'll see. It's been a while since we've had this competition.
Competitive match against a team that you haven't seen for a while.
Yeah.
But hopefully not overlooking and looking forward to Thursday.
Right. Yeah, we got to take care of this one before we think about anything else. So, yeah. And I know Underwood used to, 2 years ago, they were one of the top teams in the section. So she puts together a good team typically, so I don't expect anything less.
All right, excellent. Anything else you'd like to add?
Nope. We appreciate you guys being here tonight.
All right, thanks for joining us. This is the pregame show brought to you by Amanda Frederick and also Three Rivers Decorating. We'll be back after these messages.
Bundling auto and home insurance is a great way to save money and precious time. Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent in Breckenridge, will make it easy and convenient with your local, fully licensed staff ready to help make sure you're protecting the things that mean the most to you. Their team is ready and knowledgeable in farm insurance, life insurance, business, home, and auto insurance. So stop by or call Amanda Frederick, your State Farm agent on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge, or call 643-8511. OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck. Richland IFC works closely with their producers to utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity. Richland IFC is dedicated to working with their growers through relationships based on longevity and mutual benefits for all parties involved. Richland IFC and its producers utilize superior cropping and processing systems that yield products and ingredients of the highest quality and integrity for food manufacturers. Richland IFC proudly supports all local sports teams.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
Better living begins at home, and Three Rivers Decorating in Wahpeton is your personal designing service. New flooring in your home can totally change its look and feel. Three Rivers Decorating has dozens of vinyl plank designs to choose from, along with carpet, tile, and linoleum. Whether it's updating your home's interior or retail space, Three Rivers Decorating has all of the latest styles and trends. They also offer free estimates. Give them a call today, 701-642-8454.
Welcome back, everyone, to Cowgirl Gymnasium on the campus of Breckenridge High School. My name is Brian Watson, and we are here tonight for some Minnesota High School volleyball. The Cowgirls will be taking on the Rockets. The Rockets from Underwood come in tonight of 5-3. Again, coming off a good weekend tournament at Ada, went 3-2, and the Cowgirls equally as well this weekend at a tournament in Pelican where they went 5-0, and the Cowgirls off to a good start this season. 8-0 record on the season, sitting atop the conference, and one of the best teams in their section, getting ready for a long season, coming off a good season last year where they won the conference and went into the section. They weren't able to go on and play out into like a state tournament or section tournament final due to COVID. But this is a program that is in the middle of a very good stretch of winning. They've got good play at the net. They're getting good play from Abby Johnson. They've got a Librero who has broken her own record of digs in Riley Finkrell. And the front line in Tori Undum and Cameron Kaler is very good. So it'll be a tall task for the Underwood Rockets as we get just about ready here to get things going with some Minnesota High School volleyball from Breckenridge High School. We are going to have the national anthem, and then after that we will have the starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. So looking for a good volleyball game tonight. As Coach Wilson said, they haven't played the Rockets in a while, but the Rockets always field a good team, so they are expecting a very good contest tonight against the Rockets from Underwood. Looks like they have some pregame activities here before they get lined up for the national anthem. Cowgirls taking their spot on the baseline, and the Rockets taking their spot on the baseline as well, getting ready for the national anthem. Again, expecting a good matchup tonight. We've seen some good things out of the Cowgirls. They've had off to a good flying start, undefeated here early in the season. Our PA announcer is welcoming everyone to the gymnasium tonight and asking everyone to rise for the national anthem, and we will do so. And we will pause as we honor America. And there you have it, our national anthem. We thank those who have represented our country in the military, past and present. And now for the starting lineups. The starting lineups are brought to you by Will Ulick and Thrive It. Thrive It, what are you invested in? Thrive with a purpose. So tonight for the Underwood Rockets, the starters are number 3, Georgia Gabrielson. They don't have the heights on here. She's a junior. Amber Freegard, number 4. She's a senior. Ezra Baker, a 10th grader, number 11. Number 12, Callan Grove, a 9th grader. Number 13, Elizabeth Luckin, a 10th grader, outside hitter. And number 15, Chloe Mark, a senior. The librero is Brianna Evavold, number 14. And now the starting lineups for the Breckenridge Cowgirls. Usual lineup for them from Coach Wilson. Number 1, Abby Johnson, 5'7", junior. Number 3, Lauren Byer, 5'9", senior. Number 9, Cameron Kaler, 5'10", senior. Number 12, Anna Erickson, 5'8", senior. Number 13, Sophie Larson, a 5'4", senior. And number 14, Tori Undum, a 5'9", senior. And the libero is Riley Finkrell. Again, the starting lineups are brought to you by Thrive It and Will Ulick. What are you invested in? Thrive with a purpose. And our PA announcer. Art Grocco is finishing up the starting lineups for the Cowgirls. And like I said, it should be a good matchup. We've seen some good quality volleyball from the Cowgirls this season. They had a tough matchup against Henning, and they have been rolling right along. And this will be a good test for them tonight. And as Coach Wilson said, they have a tough test on Thursday, but they have to take care of business tonight against Underwood. There'll be no looking forward past the Underwood Rockets. So got to take care of business tonight. Keep your mind on the task at hand and see if you can put together a good volleyball match. If not, the Cowgirls are going to be in for a tough test. Going to have to put everything together and play with focus. I forgot to mention the Underwood Rockets are coached by Brett Grove, head coach, and then they are assisted coached by Carly Jensen. The Cowgirls are coached by Margaret Wilson, head coach, and they are assisted by Alicia Finkrell, Missy Johnson, and Brianna Dewar. So as we get ready to go here, it should be a good matchup as the players meet at the net and shake hands as customary before the beginning of the match. And we will get ready for some volleyball. Again, I am Brian Watson. Normally in this seat is Joe Schreiner. He had some business to take care of tonight, so I am filling in for him, and I will try and do my best. I'm running the cameras tonight. I'm trying to do play-by-play. I'm going to do color. I got everything going on here, so we're going to do our best to give you a good show and bring you the action here live from Cowgirl Gymnasium. So we're just about to get underway. The Rockets in their orange tops with black bottoms, and the Cowgirls in their customary home green tops with black bottoms. As the Libreros will enter the game, Finkrell for the Cowgirls, and Evervold for the Rockets. Officials will make their last checks, and the Rockets will serve first. Ball's up, and we're playing volleyball. Abby Johnson with a kill right away. So the Cowgirls waste no time. They go right to Abby Johnson, set her on the outside, and she scores the first point for the Cowgirls. And Johnson will go back to serve. Good serve by Johnson. Gabrielson sends that one over, then a set there for Erickson. Finkrell saves it. Abby from the back row. And we've got a violation on the Rockets. Couldn't see who the violation was on, but they're over the line there. So 2-0 now for the Cowgirls. Johnson to serve again. A short serve hits the net. Saved by Grove. Finkrell there. Now outside set for Undum, and a double hit there on the Cowgirls. So a point for the Rockets. They get on the board, and they will serve. And this is Ezra Baker serving. Set on the outside. Kaler. And the Rockets have trouble with that one. So Luckin had trouble getting that one back over the net. And now it is 3-1 for the Cowgirls. And Anna Erickson will serve. Abby saves that one. Abby Johnson saves that one. And Larson sends it over. Nice set on the outside there for Luckin. And the Rockets get the kill. So 3-2 now, favor the Cowgirls. And Chloe Marks serves it for the Rockets. Grove again there. And a double hit on the Cowgirls. So Cowgirls with a couple of miscues here early. And Mark will serve again. Abby Johnson had a little trouble with that one. Set there for Evervold. Elena Evervold with the kill as it goes out of bounds off the block. Fix my score here. We got 4-3. So that ball went wide. 4-3 for the Cowgirls now. Materi serves. Nice back set there by the Rockets. Grove there with the bump. And now Finkel tries to set it for the Cowgirls. And another double hit. So I'll bring the score 4-4. A couple of miscues here early for the Cowgirls. Uncommon. Becca Johnson will serve now for the Rockets. Materi sets. Outside for Kaler, and she sends that one home. Nice back set there by Materi, and a nice kill on the back set by Cameron Kaler. And Kaler will go back to serve for the Cowgirls. Kaler strong at the net and a good server as well. A deep serve. Grove the set. And then again, Luckett trying to kill. And that one goes out. So 6-4 now for the Cowgirls, and Kaler will serve again. Kaler, a little line drive serve. Tried to dig that one out of there. That was Becca Johnson trying to dig it out of there and just couldn't catch her balance, and that one goes out of bounds. Cowgirls now 7-4. Kaler will serve again, getting instructions from the sideline. Very good line drive serve in the same spot. And Becca, that one went to Christensen. Callie Christensen had a little problem with that one. And another good serve by Cameron Kaler. Kaler again going to the same spot. Why not if it works? Go to it again. This time the Rockets get it out of there. Tried to get a good set there by Grove. And then Luckin not able to get it over the net. So the Cowgirls rolling a little bit here early now after a couple errors early. Kaler again in the middle. Grove trying to send that one over. And then Johnson does send it over. Good outside kill there, attempt by Abby Johnson. Materi with the set. And just wide outside by Morgan Burns. So that one goes wide. That'll be a point for the Rockets. And Elizabeth Luckin will serve. Deep serve. Finkel handles it. Terry on the outside set. Finkel in the middle. Material set again. This time to Abby Johnson on the outside. Good block there at the net. And that was Callan Grove doing a good job at the net on defense. Another point for the Rockets. 9-6 now in favor of the Cowgirls. Abby Johnson again, not able to get power behind that one, but that goes in the right spot. And the Rockets aren't able to handle it. And Abby Johnson will score one for the Cowgirls. And now Finkel will go back to serve. And a good serve by Finkel. Another low line drive serve. And Christensen not able to handle that one. Finkel put that one in the right spot. And now it's 11-6. Finkel again, nice line drive serve. And that one off the hands of Evervold, Brianna Evervold. And it goes wide. So another point, another ace for Finkel. That'll make the score 12-6. Finkel again, another deep serve. Materi sets outside for Johnson, and that one's going to sail wide. That one goes out of bounds. Abby just a little bit behind that one. And that one sails wide, and the Rockets in the serving streak. And it looks like they're going to call that one tipped. So now 13. Let me get my score straight here. 13-6. Finkel will continue to serve. One must have been tipped at the net. Outside set again for Abby Johnson. And another good attack by Abby Johnson. Kaler with the set, and then Johnson with the kill. And now we'll go 14-6. And Finkel will serve again. Finkel, Thierry, a quick set there for Anna Eriksson. And that one goes wide, and that point will go to the Rockets. So 14-7 now. And Amber Freegard comes in to serve for the Rockets. Abby Johnson, Materi now, back set. Grove. Kaler with the bump. And Abby Johnson again. And then we've got a violation on the Rockets. So that point will go to the Cowgirls, 15-7. And Sophie Larson will come in to serve for the Cowgirls. That ball bumped over by Baker, and the Cowgirls can't handle it. So 15-8 now. And this will be Callan Grove serving for the Rockets. Kaler digs it out. Tried to go outside to Anna Eriksson there, and still another violation on the Rockets. So the Rockets kind of hurting themselves here with miscues. So 16-8. We have 4 violations on the Rockets. And Abby Johnson back to serve for the Cowgirls. Good serve. Grove sets it. Just curls over the net there as Mark sent it over right down the tape. And that ball rolls out. And the Rockets will get the point. And Baker will serve now for the Rockets. Good serve by Baker. Finkel digs it out. Larson with the set. And a violation on the Cowgirls. That'll be a double hit and another point for the Rockets. And Baker will serve again. Finkel, Larson, outside to Kaler with a big swing at it. Rockets set it at the net there. Try to go to Kaler again, not able to do it. Luckin saves it. Then they set on the outside for Christensen. And they send it over at the last second there as Grove sends it over, and the Rockets get the point. Rockets doing a good job of keeping that thing alive. And Callan Grove able to go outside the lines to get that one. And the point will go to the Rockets, and it's 16-11. And Baker will serve again. Johnson has to fall forward to dig that one out. Finkel from the back row. There's Luckin again for the set. And just not able to get it there. That was set for Mark. And she just didn't have the timing right. And that one falls short of the net. So 17-11 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And Anna Eriksson will serve. And that one couldn't be handled by Amber Freegard. And the point will go to the Cowgirls. And Anna will serve again. Good deep serve, and that one goes off the hands of Luckin. And that'll be another point for the Cowgirls. 19-11 now. Anna Eriksson for her third point in a row here. Jump serve. Little short serve. Nice tap there by Luckin. Finds the open spot, and the Cowgirls aren't able to return it. And they score the point. So 19-12. And Mark will serve for the Rockets. Nice deep serve. Kaler digs it out of there, and then they'll set Kaler on the outside, and she slams it home as Evovold's not able to get a hand on it. Good attempt there to try and get her right hand on it, but just too much heat on it. And Kaler gets another kill. So 20-12 now. Carson Materi back to serve for the Cowgirls. Grove sets. Kaler, good block at the net. Again, another good block at the net. Good play at the net there by Elena Evovold. Abby Johnson from the back row, and they call that one in. A nice kill from the back row there by Abby Johnson. And that gives the Cowgirls their 21st point. Materi will serve again. And the ball goes out of bounds, and Abby Johnson's going to chase after it. That one went down the hall. I guess if you kill it and you send it down the hall, you got to go after it. So Materi to serve again. Good dig there by Christensen. Kaler on the outside trying to send it home. Rockets try a quick set that doesn't work and comes back. And Alana Evovold slams that one home, but they call it a violation of double hit. And now 22-12. And Materi to serve again. Short serve, that one goes into the net. First real miscue in service for the Cowgirls tonight. And now Becca Johnson will come in to serve for the Rockets. Johnson sends it over. Finkel digs it out. Materi sets it. Back row set for Johnson. And the Rockets do a good job on defense. Luckin trying to send it over. Another set there. And Morgan Bruns, scores a point and gets the kill for the Cowgirls. So Bruns with the kill. Another point for the Cowgirls. We're at 23-13 now. And Kaler to serve. Nice set by Grove. No real power behind that one. Luckin tried to just tap it over. And the violation is on the Cowgirls. And that'll be the 14th point for the Rockets. And Luckin will serve. Kaler digs it out. Materi sets. Back set for Byer. And off the tip, the Cowgirls will get the point. That'll be game point here with 24-14. Finkel to serve for the game, for the set. Materi right in front there. Set Erickson. Rockets return. Finkel digs it out. Outside set for Abby Johnson, and that one is called in right on the line. A good outside set, and Abby Johnson's able to curl that one in, and that will be the end of the first set as the Cowgirls take the first set 25-14. A good job in that first set by Kaler and Abby Johnson, and Finkel doing a good job in that back row, digging it out of there. So Cowgirls take the first set 25-14, and we will be back after a short break with set number 2 as the Cowgirls continue to take on the Rockets from Underwood in set number 2. We'll be back after these messages.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
The Blazer Express in Breckenridge is the only stop you'll need to make for game night. If you're on your way to the game or staying in and watching the live stream, the Blazer has what you'll need. From hot stuffed pizza and snacks to Caribou coffee, the Blazer is the only stop you'll need to make. That's the Blazer Express, Highway 75 North in Breckenridge. Proud to support local athletics.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Welcome back, everyone, to Cowgirl Gymnasium as we are back for high school volleyball between Breckenridge Cowgirls and the Underwood Rockets. In set number one, the Cowgirls defeat the Rockets 25-14. A couple of miscues on the Rocket side. Had a couple errors. They had a nice streak going, but then just a couple errors at the net and a couple unforced errors also for the Cowgirls in that first set. But the Cowgirls are able to overcome, getting good play on the outside from Abby Johnson and also from Cameron Kaler. Pinkerel doing a good job digging it out as she does, and also quality sets from Karsi Materi in the middle there too. And Materi will start the second set with service. And a good serve there as Evavold is unable to handle it in the middle. And the Cowgirls will start off kind of where they left in the first set, and they will take the lead here early. Good serve there. Nice set on the outside there. Baker sends it wide though. And Materi will serve again, 2-0 in favor of the Cowgirls. And that one just falls right at the net, dug out of there by Johnson. And then Grove was trying to handle it, not able to send it over. So Materi to serve again, a short serve as Johnson comes in to try and get it. Becca Johnson making a good effort to lay out and get that. And they call a lift on the Rockets. So 4-0 now. Materi to serve again. Deep serve there to Johnson again. Kaler saves that one. Outside set for Abby Johnson. Again, a tip there. Good defense at the net by the Rockets. Grove sets it, and Mark sends it over. Finkrell outside for Johnson, and just not a very good set there. Too far in. The timing was off, and Abby not able to get there, and that one falls short. And that'll be the first point for the Rockets. And it looks like Kaylin Grove will go back to serve for the Rockets. Finkrell digs it out. Materi with an outside set there for Anna Erickson, and that one sails wide, and that'll be a point for the Rockets. And Grove will serve again. Rockets need to get something going early to kind of keep pace with the Cowgirls. Nice dig there by Johnson, and then Materi sets her right back, and then defense at the net there by Baker, and that one goes out of bounds, and that'll be a point for the Cowgirls. And Johnson will go back to serve. Abby Johnson service now. Jump serve, sends it over. Dug out of there by Baker again. Mark will send this one over. Materi with the dig. Finkel, big outside set there for Kaler, not able to get her feet under it. And Baker will hit that one again. Cowgirls doing a good job of sending it back over as Materi does. A nice little back set by the Rockets there. And a nice back set and kill there for Georgia Gableson. So the Rockets trying to keep pace here, 5-3 early. And Baker will go back to serve. Ezra Baker will serve for the Rockets. A little short serve, Finkel dives for it. Materi able to set Kaler on the outside. Dug out of there by the Rockets, and then Mark tries to slam it home, and then that one goes wide. So Mark right there at the net, Chloe Mark trying to send that one home, and unable to do so. So Anna Erickson to serve here now for the Cowgirls. Good serve. Set on the outside there for Luckin again. And that one goes out. And Erickson will serve again. And that makes the score 7-3 in favor of the Cowgirls. We got a violation on the Cowgirls. Looks like a foot fault there. Foot on the line. And so that'll make the score 7-4. And Mark will go back to serve for the Rockets. Chloe Mark serving now. Finkel. Kaler. Materi will have to send it over. Free ball for the Rockets as Mark digs it out. Set by Grove. And then Elena Evervold trying to slam that one home, and there's a violation on the Rockets, I believe. As it is 8-4. Substitutions in the game. Sophie Larson will come in to serve for the Cowgirls. Addie Twidwell in the game for the Cowgirls. Grove with the cross set there for Luckin. Cowgirls handle it no problem. Sophie Larson sets Kaler. And Kaler will get credit for the score. So 9-4 now. Larson still back to serve for the Cowgirls. Oh, good line drive serve. Dug out of there by Luckin. And then Grove sets on the outside. And that one defended well by the Cowgirls. Trying to go down the line there. Sophie Larson with the push. Grove tries to set there in front. Evervold tried to send that one over. Outside set for Luckin. And she gets the point. A nice set by Grove. And Luckin gets the kill. And the Rockets get the point. 9-5. And Johnson will go back to serve. Becca Johnson serving for the Rockets. Larson, Kaler. Johnson digs that one out of there, and Grove saves it. And it'll be a free ball that'll go wide. Christensen, Callie Christensen sent that one wide, trying to get it over. And that one goes wide, and that'll be a point for the Cowgirls. Kaler back to serve. Good line drive serve. And a good dig out of there by Christensen. And then Luckin with the kill on the outside. And that ball bounces back on defense there, I think off of Twidwell, and goes out of bounds. And that'll be a point for the Rockets. 10-6. Rockets serve. Kaler with the dig. Larson just a set. I think she kind of misset that one for Finkel, and they end up scoring the point as it finds a hole. And Finkel will get credit for the score. So 11-6 now. I think they caught the Rockets off guard with that one. As Riley Finkel will go back to serve. Grove sets Baker on the outside. Finkel digs it out of there. And then Abby Johnson comes with the hammer, and the Rockets can't handle it. Abby Johnson good, got her feet under that one. You could see that one coming, and that one bounces off a few hands and then falls to the floor. 12-6 in favor of the Cowgirls. Finkel to serve. That one dug out of there nicely by Evervold. Larson in the front of the net, and that one was, again, miscommunication by the Cowgirls there. Grove sends it over, and that one's going to go wide. And a point for the Cowgirls. A little miscommunication there in front of the net. Sophie Larson trying to set, and Cowgirls kind of looking around and had to just send that one over. Finkel will serve. A good serve that just dropped in front of Evevold there. And Finkel doing a good job behind the service line right now. And 14-6 in favor of the Cowgirls. Substitutions for the Rockets as Brooklyn Christensen comes back into the game. And Finkel ready to serve. Grove, Baker couldn't decide what to do with it and just sends over a free ball. And then Erickson set nicely by Larson there. Dug out by the Rockets, and Finkel sends that one back up. Larson sets it. Abby Johnson with another hammer, and Callie Christensen can't handle that one. That one came high. She had her hand there, but not able to return it. And that'll be 15-6 now, and Finkel continues to serve. Nice line drive. Dug out of there nicely, and Grove not able to handle that one. That one came right up into the net as Christensen tried to dig that out, and Grove wasn't able to do anything with it. So now 16-6 as Finkel continues to serve, and that one goes wide. There's the unforced error, and that'll kill the scoring run for the Cowgirls. And now 16-7, and Amber Freegard back to serve for the Rockets. Freegard, Finkel, Larson with a back set for Twidwell, and she finds the line. So Addie Twidwell comes in and gets a kill of her own. We saw her in the game against Hitting. She did a good job late in that match to do some good things and help the Cowgirls get a win. So 17-7. This is Materi serving. Evevold, now Grove, and then Mark sends it over. Finkel will set. And a nice kill attempt there by Bruns. Mark tries to send it back over, and right there at the net is Anna Erickson. Erickson doing a good job at the net, and that'll be a point for the Cowgirls. 18-7 now. Anna Erickson doing a good job there on defense, and Materi will serve. Grove sends out one over. Mark trying to just send over the free ball. Materi's able to handle it. And a set behind the line there for Cameron Kaler. And it's a violation because it didn't make it over net, and the Cowgirls are charged with 4 hits, and that is illegal. So 18-8. Grove serves. Finkel digs. Materi sets, and Abby Johnson with a little tap. And that one goes out. Good heads-up play there by Abby. And now 19-8. Abby Johnson to serve. Baker on the dig. Grove on the set, and Mark will tap that one over. Almost up to the ceiling as Materi, and then Erickson sends over a free ball. Good kill attempt on the outside there by Gabrielson. And the Rockets are charged with 4 times. So now 20-8, and Abby Johnson will serve again. Nice serve. Baker with the kill on the outside there. Good dig there by Freegard. Diving save. And then Baker able to get the kill. Nice play there, nice teamwork by the Rockets, and Baker will go back to serve. Materi, outside set for Kaler. Another dig by Freegard, and then Baker not able to handle it, and that ball falls to the floor, and now it'll be 21-9 in favor of the Cowgirls, and Erickson will go back to serve. Freegard with the dig. And I think that's going to be a lift there. And the Rockets kind of hurting themselves here with a couple miscues. 22-9 now. Erickson to serve. Evevold with the dig. Grove for Mark. Mark sends it off from Materi's hands. It goes up into the ceiling. And the Cowgirls aren't able to handle it. Materi was there, but just took a high bounce and went up into the ceiling, and she wasn't able to handle it, and the Rockets will score the point there. and kind of a little into the bleeding there. Mark will go back to serve 22-10. Finkel digs it out. Thierry saves. This will be a free one for the Rockets, and Abby Johnson not able to send it over. Just got a little careless there. And the Rockets will certainly welcome that point, and Mark will serve again. Chloe Mark behind the line for the Rockets. And that one's going to sail wide. Behind the back line there, Mark will come out, and Christensen will go back into the game. And that'll be a point for the Cowgirls, 23-11 now. Sophie Larson back in, Twidwell back in for the Cowgirls as Materi and Bruns sit down. Larson comes in to serve. And a good serve there, dug out of there by Evavold, and that one's set up. Cameron Kaler right at the net. A good dig by Evavold. You can't take that away from her, but it just was too high and right in front of the net there for Cameron Kaler, and that is something you cannot do. And that point gets hammered home. I think they called her in the net there. Sorry, she couldn't. She give that point to the Rockets. So let me get my score corrected here. So we're 24 now on that point. And we'll go 12 for the Rockets. And now Kaler will go back to serve for the Cowgirls. And that ball's going to sail out of bounds behind the line. And the Cowgirls make the unforced error, and the Rockets will take the point. So 13. Luckin will serve. Larson tried a back set there for Twidwell. Not a great set, but she's able to get a hand on it and put it in the right spot, and that will end the set for the Cowgirls as they take the second set, 25-13. The Cowgirls do a good job in the second set. Good team play again, 25-13. Couple miscues by the Rockets. Cowgirls had a couple of their own, but able to overcome and just keep the sailing going. Got good play again from Abby Johnson. Finkel behind the service line, very good. And some good play up front from Kaler. And Twidwell did a nice job at the net also. So in the second set, the Cowgirls take it over the Rockets 25-13. And we will be back right after this with set number 3 from Cowgirl Gymnasium here on the campus of Breckenridge High School.
Around here, every town is a sports town. And why not? Sports were important to us growing up, and we want the same for our kids. To get involved, because that's how kids learn to lead. And why Farmers Union Insurance supports these programs. Farmers Union Insurance. They don't just protect our community, they invest in it.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Brad about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
The Blazer Express in Breckenridge is the only stop you'll need to make for game night. If you're on your way to the game or staying in and watching the live stream, the Blazer has what you'll need. From hot stuffed pizza and snacks to Caribou coffee, the Blazer is the only stop you'll need to make. That's the Blazer Express, Highway 75 North in Breckenridge. Proud to support local athletics.
1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
We are back at Cowgirl Gymnasium with set number 3. as the Rockets serve to start the third set, and Chloe Mark will send it over there. If I get the right camera there. Dug out of there by Evervold, and then Grove at the net. And they call the Cowgirls for being into the net there. And that will be a point for the Rockets as the Rockets start out with the lead here in the third set. Grove to serve. Finkel digs it out. Materia set. Abby Johnson on the backside, and that one goes out of bounds. They've had some success with that earlier in the first two sets, and Abby can't find the court. And that one sails wide, and now a 2-0 lead for the Rockets. It's Grove serves. Finkel again. Materia with another set for Johnson, and this time she finds the right spot and puts that one in the open court. And now 2-1 in favor of the Rockets. So Abby Johnson will go back to serve. Rockets with the first lead of the night for them. Johnson with a good serve dug out of there by Baker, and then Grove. And then on the outside there with the kill attempt is Gabelson. Materia with the free ball over. Evervold getting a hand on a nice layout play there, and the Rockets are able to send it over. And free guard, now this one out to go over. Grove sends it over free. Materia will set right in front of the net there, and that's on Erickson, and she sends that one home. Nice play there by Materia and Erickson. And the Cowgirls tie the game up in the third set, 2-2. Abby Johnson will serve again. So Johnson dug out of there by Freegard. Grove, marked, got in front of Grove there, and they send it over. Materia for Kaler. Kaler tried to give it all right there, and that one just falls short in the net, and they get called for 4. And the Rockets will take a 1-point lead. Cameron Kaler tried to give everything behind that one, and just not able to put it over. And this is Baker now serving for the Rockets. Little outside set there from Materia to Kaler again. Kaler sends it over with a tap. Materia with a nice dig. And Kaler again trying to send it home, and that one goes out. Not enough court there, and that one goes out. And the Rockets take a 4-2 lead as Baker will continue to serve here. Finkel, Materia. Tori Undum trying to get there. And the Rockets do a good job at the net. You got Mark there with some size. And the defense working for the Rockets here in set number 3. Baker again. Rockets lead 5-2. Johnson, Materia, going to go back to Kaler. And instead of trying to slam that one home, finds the open floor, just a little tap. And a good play, good heads-up play there by Cameron Kaler. And the Cowgirls take the point, now 5-3. Erickson will go back to serve. Free guard. Grove now. Luckin with a little tap of her own. And Materia coming out of the back row to save that one. Free ball for the Rockets. Grove here at the back set. A push to the back corner. It doesn't work. And Mark trying to get a hand on it and send it back. Cowgirls doing a good job of keeping this one going. And Abby Johnson from the back row. A good save there by Evervold. And then now Cameron Kaler again. Grove to Luckin. Luckin with the tap. Materia. Kaler again. Free guard with the save. Evervold trying to send that one over. Rockets do a good job of trying to keep that ball alive. Free guard with a good serve there. Evervold just not able to put that one over the net. And the Cowgirls will take the point. And Erickson will serve again. This will be Mark sending over the free ball. Materia, Kaler, Evervold with another good dig. Grove for Luckin. And Luckin able to send that one home as that one goes off of Lauren Byer, who was at the net, just tipped off her hands and then finds the floor. And now 6-4 in favor of the Cowgirls. And Mark will go back to serve. This is Chloe Mark serving. Good serve. Finkel with a good dig. And Undum trying to send that one over. She gets it over. as it kind of goes back and forth at the net a little bit. And then that ball falls to the floor, and they give that point to the Cowgirls. Right there, kind of back and forth. A good bump out of there by Finkel, and a good set by Materi. Not able to get action on the kill, but they still come away with a point. Sophie Larson will come in to serve. So Larson to serve for the Cowgirls. Larson again outside for Kaler. Luckin with the bump. And a nice outside swing there by Gabrielson. Got a good whack at it and able to get that one in for the point. So 7-5 here as the Rockets kind of keep pace and holding the lead here as Becca Johnson will serve for the Rockets. Finkel. And then Byer doing a good job with that one. So 7-6 now. The Cowgirls trail after the kill there by Lauren Byer. And this will be Cameron Kaler to serve. Kaler. And that one goes wide off of the hands of Callie Christensen. Not able to send it back over, not able to bump it out of there, dig it out of there. And the Cowgirls get the point and even up the score. Cameron Kaler's to serve again. That one hits the tape, goes over, and then comes back to Abby Johnson, and she's able to get the kill right there at the net. And now 8-7 for the Cowgirls. Kaler with a good serve. The Rockets dig it out of there, and it comes right back up to the net. And Abby Johnson able to send that one back for the kill. So Kaler again to serve. Another serve that hits the tape, and that one goes over. I guess if you can do it, you might as well do it 2 times in a row. And 9-7 now. Well-placed serve there by Cameron Kaler. Another one that's dug out and then sent back over as a free ball. Luckin sends that one over. That one's going to go wide. Really tough angle there for Luckin. And then we're going to have our first timeout of the night here as the score is 10-7 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. And we will also take a break as we have our first timeout here from Breckenridge High School. Cowgirls lead 10-7 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, brought to you by Kyle DeVries. We'll be back after this brief message.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
You're back at Cowgirl Gymnasium, and Cameron Kaler will serve for the Cowgirls as Grove will set Luckin on the outside there, dug out of there by Finkel. Abby Johnson taking a big swing at it. And the Rockets do a good job on D there as Grove tries to send it back. Grove with the set here, hitting Luckin again. Luckin with the tap. Sophie Larson with a great dive trying to get it back over and just unable to get it back over the net. Good effort there by Sophie Larson. And now 10-8 in favor of the Cowgirls still. And Luckin served for the Rockets. Larson will set Abby Johnson on the outside. And a good job there of saving that one by Becca Johnson. Larson again. Twidwell with the tap and finds the open spot. A good job by Luckin trying to save that one, trying to lay out for it and not able to get it. And Luckin will exit the game, and Evervold will come back in. So that makes the score 11-8. And Finkel will serve, and that one goes into the net. The only thing Riley Finkel's done wrong tonight is serve that one into the net. She's played excellent tonight, and just a little miscue there. And that'll give a point to the Rockets, and Freegard will come in to serve for the Rockets. Johnson with the bump. Larson with the set. Back to Johnson, and that one sails wide. The Cowgirls a little bit out of sync now. They had some good attempts, some good sets, but just not able to put them home. And Freegard will serve again, 11-10 in favor of the Cowgirls. Just hold a 1-point lead. Larson to Johnson again, same spot, and that one bounces off a mark, and that one will be a score for the Cowgirls. Chloe Mark in the right spot, but just not able to send it back over, and that one bounces wide. And now Carson Materi will serve as the Cowgirls lead 12-10. So Materi back for the Cowgirls. Freegard digs it out, and that one goes off the side of her hand, and that one will go into the stands, and that one will be another point for the Cowgirls. So Materi again to serve. Mark holds it up at the net. Baker with a big swing, and that one was a nice, good pop for Baker there, as Abby Johnson not able to handle it. And the Rockets score. Keeping pace here in this third set, 13-11, as Grove will serve for the Rockets. Finkel with the bump. Materi with the set. And Johnson with the kill attempt, and that one goes wide, and that'll be another point for the Rockets. And Grove will serve again. Finkel, Materi, Undum, Freegard to Grove. Outside with a good swing there was Gabrielson again, and that one goes wide. A little off balance, not able to really get power behind it, and that one just sails wide. Good attempt there, but not able to put it in. And that'll be a point for the Cowgirls. Abby Johnson will serve 14-12. Baker backing up there. Just a good serve by Johnson. Baker backing up and not able to bump it out of there. And that'll be another point for the Cowgirls, 15-12 on the Farmers Union Insurance Scoreboard, brought to you by Kyle DeVries. Abby Johnson with the serve. Freegard doing a good job of getting there and just not able to send it back. Good effort by Freegard going for that one. A good serve that just dropped right in there. And a good effort by the Rockets, but not able to return it. 16-12 now. Third set. Rockets have been holding their own early, and now the Cowgirls starting to stretch it out. Baker for Grove, and then Baker again takes a good swing at it. Cowgirls will try and set. Kaler on the outside, and Chloe Mark at the net. Had a hand on it, but that one still falls in. And that'll be a point for the Cowgirls as Cameron Kaler gets another kill. Her fifth on the night. Johnson, Baker again, Grove. That's Gabrielson again. Finkel, Undum. Grove will try and set Mark again in the front. Finkel with a good dig out of there. Cowgirls send over a free one. Mark again at the net, and that one comes right back at her. And that'll be 4 hits for the Rockets. And that'll be another point for the Cowgirls. And 18-12 now, and Abby Johnson continues to serve. Another little diving serve right there, dug out of there by Freegard. And that's going to be a violation there on Carson Materi, and the Rockets will get the point. So point for the Rockets, 18-13, and Baker will go back to serve, Baker to Finkel, Materi, Cameron Kaler, and I don't think there's anything that you can do about that one. Just a perfect set there on the outside for Cameron Kaler. Got all the power behind it, perfectly set there by Materi, and that one will find the floor very quickly. So 19-13, Anna Erickson back to serve for the Cowgirls. Bumped out of there, Evavold now. Mark will have to send over a free one. Set for Undum. Undum will just tap it. Grove to Luckin. And Luckin finds the floor, and the Rockets are staying with it now. 19-14. Game not done. Rockets keep going. Chloe Mark will go back to serve. Free guard exits the game. Mark the serve. Finkel with the bump. Materi with the set. Good attempt on the outside there by Byer. Gableton with another good swing at it. Grove. Gableton sets Luck in. Abby Johnson with a good dig. And then Kaler, and another dig by Evevold. And a little tap there in front of the net by the Rockets. And here from the back row is Abby Johnson. That one's tipped in the front by Elena Evevold. And that one goes out the backside of the court. And that one will be another point for the Cowgirls. Rockets doing a good job on defense there. Good rally. But the Cowgirls come away with the point. Sophie Larson will enter the game, and she will serve for the Cowgirls. 20-14, Larson to serve. And just a mishandle there by Callie Christensen. A good serve placed right in the body there by Larson. And now 21-14. Cowgirls just a couple points away from finishing this match off. Larson with a good serve. Goes back to Christensen, and Grove sets again right in front. To send over a free one. Cameron Kaler winds up, and right there at the net, a good job on defense is Georgia Gableton for the Rockets. So the Rockets not going to go away easy here in this third set. And Becca Johnson will serve. Outside for Twidwell, that one's going to go wide. Just not able to get a good hand on it, not able to get on top of the ball there. And that one sails wide. And a bit of an unforced error there for the Cowgirls. 21-15 now. And Johnson will serve again. Johnson to Johnson. And then Kaler going to take a swing at it, then had to take the power off of it. Luckin coming after it. And another good dig by Finkel. Kaler again, but good defense at the net there with Grove and Evevold, and the Rockets will come away with the point. So again, this Rocket team not going to go away easy. Going to try and extend this match as they can. Kind of crawling back in it here. Johnson to serve again. Finkel and Johnson fighting over the bump. Byer sends that one back with a little power on it. Evevold able to get a hand. And now Luckin has to send over a free ball. Larson with a quick set there for Byer. Rockets do a good job of Grove digging it out of there. And here comes Johnson. Larson with a set again. Another tap there. Kaler tried to tap that one behind her. There was open floor there. And trying to find a spot, trying to go over her head. And not able to get it over the net. And another little miscue. And 21-18 now. And Becca Johnson still serving for the Rockets. Larson to Twidwell. Evevold got a whistle here. And that one's going to be a violation on the Rockets. Elena Evevold call for the violation there. And that'll be a point for the Cowgirls. Kaler will go back to serve. Evevold, Grove. Quick set there for Evevold. So the Evevold sisters involved in that one. One digging it out of there, and the set for the second Evevold. So Atlanta Evevold getting the kill there. And Luckin back to serve. Outside for Abby Johnson. Oh, that one was going to go wide, and Luckin kind of ran right into it. I think that one was really going to sail out. And a little misfortune there for the Rockets. A little good luck there for the Cowgirls. And Finkel with the serve there, and that point sails out, and it'll be 24-19 here. And Finkel serving for the match. Grove to Baker. Finkel trying to set Abby Johnson, and the Rockets do a good job. Baker again here with the swing. Kaler with a great save there. Finkel got to push over a free one. Grove will set Baker. Here she comes. And Twidwell doing a good job at the net, but that one bounces wide. Baker got a good wind-up on that one. And the Rockets, again, trying to hang in there. 24-20 now. Free guard will come in to serve. Bumped by Kaler. Larson to Johnson. Good job at the net there by Mark. Grove gets a hand on it. Finkel not able to handle it. Usually Finkel can get it. If she can get her hand on it, it's going to stay in play. And that time, unable to return it. And the Rockets trying to stay with it. 24-21. Free guard to serve. Kaler with the bump. Twidwell trying to end it, and she does right there at the net. A little back set there. And Addie Twidwell ends that match 25-21 for the Cowgirls. And they will take this one in straight sets from the Rockets. 25-14 in the first, 25-13, and then the Rockets make it interesting in the third, 25-11. A good effort trying to extend the match as the Rockets wouldn't go away easy. Got some good play from Evervold, from Grove, from Baker, and also some good play at the net there by Luckin. So a good effort by the Rockets, but the Cowgirls keep on rolling and do a good job of coming away with a win tonight. We'll come back and wrap up our coverage here. We'll see if we can get Coach Larson for a couple words after the game on our post-game show. So we'll take a quick break here, and we'll come back with our post-game show brought to you by Red River Grain. We'll be back after this on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
The Wapaton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wapaton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wapatondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
Hinsberg's Appliance Center in downtown Wapaton has all of your appliance needs covered. Need a window air conditioner? Hinsberg's is your place. Need a new stove or how about a microwave? Hinsberg's is your place. Is your washer dryer on their last leg? How about a refrigerator freezer? Or maybe even an under-counter dishwasher? Hinsberg's Appliance in downtown Wapaton on Dakota Avenue can help you with all your appliance needs. Located at 315 Dakota Avenue in Wapaton. Call 701-642-6331. Hinsberg's has all your appliance needs covered.
Scott's Electric in Wapaton is a proud supporter of high school athletics. If you're in need of commercial, industrial, agricultural, or residential electric service, call Scott's Electric at 642-9244. Licensed and bonded in North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota, offering 24-hour electrical service. Check out Scott's Electric website at www.scottselectric.net. Scott's Electric.
Since 1996, Giants have been a go-to snack for quality. Giants works directly with farmers to ensure you're receiving the best Giant seeds in every bag. From planting to harvest, they ensure the quality and attention sunflowers deserve to deliver the best taste possible. Giants cashews and pistachios continue our tradition of making the finest nut available. They're a fan favorite. Whether you're in the mood for dill pickle, sour cream and onion, or bacon ranch, we have the flavors to satisfy your cravings. Giant Snacks, where quality still matters. That's the Giants difference.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit Red River Postgame.com/connect.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain never changes. Red River Grain works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers, drying, cleaning, and marketing your grain to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain has been saving farmers more money for years, rewarding them with reasonable prices on purchases and fair deals when they sell. Talk to Kelly or Tom about the many services they offer. Red River Grain in Breckenridge. Call 643-3738.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
Welcome back, everyone, to Cowgirl Gymnasium on the campus of Breckenridge High School, where tonight the Breckenridge Cowgirls defeated the Underwood Rockets in 3 straight sets, 25-14, 25-13, and then a little bit tighter in the third set, 25-21. I am joined on the postgame show brought to you by Red River Grain and NDSCS by Coach Margaret Wilson, coach of the Cowgirls. Coach Wilson, welcome to the postgame show.
Thank you.
So a good win. We'll see if we can get in frame here. A good win for the Cowgirls tonight.
Yep.
Straight sets.
Yep.
Not a difficult task for you in the first 2 sets, but the third set a little bit interesting.
Yeah.
But kind of the way that it goes for the Cowgirls.
Yeah. I don't want to say I was surprised by us starting a little bit stronger in the first set than in the third set. Typically, we start a little weaker in the first set compared to the third set. So that was nice to see us start off strong. We had 7 team aces come out in the first set. Quite a few kills in the first set as well. So that really, just gained a little confidence there and knew we could handle it. We didn't have to play too much defense, so we were able to run a lot of different offenses, too.
Yeah, you got 17 aces. You got 4 of those from Cameron Kaler.
Yep.
You got good play again from – you always get good play from Kaler. She had 6 kills on the night.
Yep.
But you had Abby Johnson with 11 kills.
Yeah.
So that's something that doesn't happen very often,
No,
where you have
yeah.
Abby Johnson have more kills than Cameron Kaler.
Right, yeah. Typically, Cameron, she rotates into the front row right away out of our serve receive. So she typically comes out with more kills than Abby. And, yeah, it was nice to see Abby turn it on a little bit tonight. She got a little help from the Underwood team, front row players, as they were called, in the net for a couple,
Right.
so that awards us a kill for that.
Right.
But, hey, we'll take it.
You'll take anything you can get, right?
Yeah,
That's the point.
yeah.
You'll take it.
Exactly.
But you got good all-around play, good team play, as you said, 17 team aces.
Yeah.
But you got some other girls in the mix that maybe you don't see a lot of.
Yeah.
You had a good rotation with some girls like Twidwell, Byer, Undum played well for you. Bruns played well for you. So some girls' names that we don't call a lot.
Right,
had some good quality minutes on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, Lauren Byer and Anna Erickson in the middle, they had some great touches. Block-wise, they played a pretty good net play, especially with anything overpassed. And then, yeah, we were able to rotate our right sides. I have 3 right sides, so it's nice to get them all in. So Twidwell was obviously in there. And then Undum and Morgan Bruns stepped in and played 2 sets tonight as well. So it was nice to give them all even playing time. And, yeah, they all did a little bit of what they could. We didn't have super long volleys, so you couldn't get everybody into everything, you know. And there wasn't any big, huge blocks tonight and that kind of deal, just because Underwood didn't set the ball up as much as I would have thought they would have.
Right.
So overwhelmingly, our defensive stats are probably a little bit lower, but our offensive stats look nice.
Yeah, you'll take what you can get. I mean, you just got to take what they give you throughout the course of the game.
Right.
I don't think that you tried to force anything. You had a couple stretches there where you had some unforced errors that are kind of uncharacteristic, like looked like they were rushing, some good sets on the outside, but then they sail wide.
Yeah, and just our positioning, like we're a little bit out of position. I wrote down a note for tomorrow's practice that our outsides need to work on. They got to transition off the net so they can get a better approach at the ball.
Yeah.
So just some of those little adjustments that we can't let happen on Thursday night, when we face Barnesville. So, yeah, we'll fix that up. We'll speed things up a little bit. in practice tomorrow to prepare for Thursday, and I think we should be good to go.
So speaking of Thursday,
Yep.
Girls ready for that? Now you got this one out of the way. Now you got the big rivalry game. Girls ready for Thursday?
Oh, I think mentally they are. They always gear up for Barnesville.
Yeah.
It's going to be loud in here.
I think it's going to be a good one. We're going to be here for that one. Joe's going to be back for that one.
Perfect.
It should be a great night of volleyball.
Yeah, yep. Looking forward to it.
A good win here tonight against Underwood. Anything you'd like to add on tonight's game?
Hey, starting the season off 9-0 and as regular as can be compared to last season, we're very blessed to be able to do this. So we start very strong. Hopefully we can continue that as we go into the deeper into more of our conference play. Thursday night is our first conference game.
Okay.
So that'll really start a little bit more competitive volleyball here. So looking forward to that. But yeah, it really kicks off Thursday.
Thursday will get things going. You'll kind of see where you are. You start off conference play with a rival. That's always kind of tough. I mean, I know how that goes.
Yeah.
But you'll see what you can do. A good play tonight. You'll see if you can take what you've done so far in these first 9 matches and see if you can take that into conference play and continue your winning ways.
Yeah, that's the goal.
All right, so thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
No problem.
We enjoy coming over here and doing games, and we appreciate you taking the time.
We appreciate you guys being here
to
it's
chat
awesome.
with us. So we wish you luck the rest of the way, and good luck on Thursday night.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, that's Coach Margaret Wilson, head coach of the Cowgirls volleyball team. And we'll be back after this short break on the pregame show, and we'll close out tonight's match between the Breckenridge Cowgirls and the Underwood Rockets. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/.
Bruder's Butcher, Highway 75 North Breckenridge, believes in community, customer service, and the goodness of meat. Bruder's Butcher provides quality raised and butchered beef at an affordable price. From raising cattle born on family farms to butchering and preparing the meat for your dinner table, they are that dedicated. Stop into their store located Highway 75 North Breckenridge or check them out online, brudersbutcher.com.
Welcome back to Cowgirl Gymnasium, where tonight the Cowgirls defeated the Underwood Rockets in 3 straight sets in tonight's volleyball match. And a good win for the Cowgirls, as Coach Wilson said. Good prep for them to get ready for the big match on Thursday against Barnesville. We will be here on Three Border Sports Network to bring you that action. We also have some football coming up here on Friday. Friday night lights will be in full effect as Joe Schreiner and I will be at Frank Burton Field for the big homecoming game between the Wahpeton Huskies and the Valley City Highliners. So lots of action coming up here on Three Border Sports Network. We've got volleyball on Thursday, and then we've got football on Friday, and then we'll be back in action over at Wahpeton High School for volleyball as the Lady Huskies will take the court again, and Three Border Sports Network will be there to bring you that action. We've got plenty of action for the rest of our winter season. Lots of volleyball on both sides of the river. Going to bring you all the remaining home games for the Cowboys football team, all the remaining home games for the Husky football team, and the same for both the Cowgirls volleyball team and the Wahpeton Huskies volleyball team. We'll also mix in a few things. We're trying to bring you some other games outside of the Wahpeton-Breckenridge area. So stay tuned for those. We have some announcements on some games that are going to pop up on our schedule. And then stay tuned for some big things coming outside of sports for Three Borders Sports Network. We have something that's going to be coming up, and we're just trying to put the final touches on it before we make that announcement. So please stay tuned for the upcoming events coming on Three Borders Sports Network. I'd like to thank our sponsors for tonight. Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance. She's about licensed in both North Dakota and Minnesota. Superior Builders, Three Rivers Decorating, Thriving, Will Ulick, Scott's Electric, OSPTI, NDSES, Red River Grain, and then our other sponsors, Giant Seeds and Snacks, Wapton Daily News, Brewers Butchers, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Red River Human Services, Hinsverks Appliances, Gripper Sports, Red River Valley Western Railroad, and Blazer Express. We'd like to thank them for sponsoring tonight's broadcast. And really, without our sponsors, we are unable to bring you content that is free. And that is our goal, to bring content to our viewers that is free at no charge. We do that through the support of our sponsors, and we thank them for all that they do for us. Well, it's been a good night here from the campus of Breckenridge High School and Cowgirl Gymnasium, as it is labeled tonight, as the Cowgirls defeat the Underwood Rockets in 3 straight sets, 25-14, 25-13, and 25-21 on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, brought to you by Kyle DeVries. My name is Brian Watson. It has been a pleasure to bring you tonight's broadcast, and we will be back here on Thursday as the Barnesville Trojans come to town to take on a red-hot Cowgirl team. They are 9-0 right now, and the Trojans will try and come in that big rivalry game and knock off the Cowgirls on their home floor. Please join us. Join myself and Joe Schreiner. We'll be here 7:30 for the varsity game right here at Cowgirl Gymnasium. And we appreciate you watching tonight's broadcast, and we'll see you down the road here on Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks for joining us tonight.